Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
Rock and roll started to lose its way in the 1970s. The bands that once sounded dangerous were now playing 10-minute guitar solos in hockey arenas. Progressive rock groups were building entire albums around fantasy epics. Disco had taken over the charts and dance floors. Punk exploded and then quickly burned out. If you were a kid looking for something fresh, rock and roll was a little tired. Then something strange started happening in clubs around New York and London. Bands were showing up wearing skinny ties instead of denim, playing short, sharp songs that mixed punk energy with pop hooks, art school weirdness, and a lot of synth. The music was quirky, nervous, and a little futuristic. It didn't sound like classic rock, and it definitely didn't sound like disco. They were calling it new wave, and before long, bands like Talking Heads, Blondie, and the Cars were turning that strange new sound into one of the defining moments of the 1980s. In this episode of Prisoners of Rock and Roll, we're talking about new wave, the music genre that turned new sounds into a defining trend of the early 80s. We're going to talk about the bands, the tunes, music news, a song for the electric chair, and all of the entertaining and educating stuff we have to say about them. Let's hit it. Greetings, citizens. Welcome to Prisoners of Rock and Roll, episode number 116. My name is Bruce Kramer. I'm a man with a microphone who loves music, especially because I get to talk about music on that microphone with the man I'm so glad to introduce to you now. He's here to bring you the news. He's here to spread the gospel of the almighty power of rock and roll. The Reverend Doctor himself. He's a man at a time, Mr. Ryan McCusker.
Are you rocking, baby?
I'm gonna let this rocker. This song kicks ass, man.
Yeah, Tesla's shit, dude. I met them when I was a little kid. Dude, I've been listening to Hairband Nation, and they play the fuck out of that song.
Yes, that's actually what inspired me to put it on the playlist, because we listen to it a lot whenever I'm in the car.
It's all I listen to.
They play it a lot.
I had that record. I bought that record when it came out.
I did too. I had it on cassette tape.
As did I.
What's going on, man? You look great in your Devo hat for the episode of New Wave. I don't know where the hell you found that, but it looks great.
Dude, I'm doing it. I'm rocking.
You are, man.
I'm doing it, dude. I'm rocking.
That's why you show up night after night after night for the show.
What else I got better to do? I'm retired.
We had to take an extra week off because you were on your ass sick. So.
I had food poisoning, man.
Oh, it's no good, dude.
Never eat Chinese food the back of an alley with cats running up and down the fucking alleyway, dude.
Somebody threw away this perfectly good lo mein.
Hey, man, it looked fresh.
Well, whatever the reason, we're back and we're talking about new wave music and really interesting topic, man. Something you threw out and was like, okay, I don't know I know what new wave is, and I dove into it and I learned a lot.
You know, what I always say about new wave music is finally the nerds fucking rock. You know, like only nerds knew how synthesizers worked and all that fucking shit. Like, you know, like all of a sudden the science kids were cool, you know?
It's an interesting point because like the nerds made music, but it was also fun music too. It wasn't like it wasn't like Rush, Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I think it was definitely more cooler kids than like the Dungeon and Dragon kids. Like, these are the kids that are like doing whippets in the fucking hallways of their dorms and shit.
Yeah,
making up new sounds in their heads.
So new wave comes out of like the late 70s, the early 80s. It kind of grows out of the punk music scene, but it's all like radio friendly shit. It's got the same like energy of punk music, but it's also got like electronics and there's a ton of experimentation.
What it really helped new wave music was the videos on MTV. Like that pushed new wave over the edge. It was the first time like you could see music, you know, and all that shit was cool. They were wearing the weird sunglasses and the ties, like you said, and it was a time for the 80s fucking rock, man.
Yeah, and there's so many episodes where we talked about where how MTV has like helped bands or genres take off. And you're right, man. This stuff is all visual. A lot of the songs is we're putting together playlists. I'm like, oh, I remember that music video. I remember that music video.
Yeah, all those videos like Cars and fucking I Want Candy and shit.
Yeah,
Like you remember the video.
Sure.
Those videos help the songs be rock anthems. I don't know.
So one thing I started digging into when I was doing the notes, I was like, okay, what's the difference between post-punk and new wave music? Are they kind of the same thing? And they're not.
No
so I
way.
think post-punk is more like dark, and you think like Bauhaus and Joy Division, and new wave is more like catchy. I have my notes. Like new wave is the radio-friendly evolution of punk, and post-punk is the dark, artsy evolution. So it's like the light side and the dark side of what happens after punk. But
right on.
Anyway, and where did this shit come from? So like, nothing in music. It did.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, kind of, sure. Because nothing in music is created in a vacuum. So it's like, it's all connected, and you've got all the really big sounds of arena rock, which we talked about the last episode, 1976, complex and big guitar solos, and the songs are long. And then you've also got like CBGBs blowing up when you got bands like Talking Heads and Blondie and Television that all kind of come out of that. And then after the UK scene, bands like Elvis Costello and XTC and The Police are kind of coming in behind all those bands. And also like synthesizers is becoming like affordable. Like bands can afford to have this stuff.
Every band had one after a while. Like in the Wedding Singer, it was like they were using like synthesizers. Everybody, they were affordable,
Sure. And it was, and the synth was like everywhere in the 80s. Everything from like Born in USA, it's all over the place.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's like you watch the movie and they're like playing the version of Born in USA on there and without the synthesizer. I'm like, oh, that's the 80s sound of it.
Yeah.
They took the 80s out of it.
As I was putting together the playlist, trying to figure out like where to start with any of it. And I think for most of the stuff I was researching was, and I don't know much on the history of all this, but was that...
I bet I do.
Was it, a lot of this came out of like Roxy Music is kind of like the beginning of it. And Roxy Music was like, I don't listen to a whole lot of their shit.
I don't know about any of their music, really. Could we play something? Maybe
yeah, dude. Me? Yeah, here's Love is the Drug by Roxy Music.
I troll downtown, the red light plays. Jump up, bubble up, what's in store? Love is the drug and I need to score. Showing up, hit and run. Boy meets girl where the beat goes on. Stitched up tight, can't shake free. Love is the drug, got a hook on me.
Dude, fashion was big for that music. It was part of the band, like the fashion.
Yes. So that band was like...
It makes me think of like people walking in the mall wearing, 80s shit. And I'm thinking here, I'm like, wow, a big part of that music was fashion. Like it was fashion rock.
Completely agree. And the fashion is a big part of it. The skinny ties and the suits with the really wide jackets.
You had that on the other night.
I did. It's in the wash, or I would have worn it tonight to go with your Devo hat.
Oh.
But I think Roxy Music came out of the glam thing, but they're a little more artsy. And I could totally connect the dots between that and like the Talking Heads.
Or like that and like Blondie.
Yeah, sure.
That,
And I think...
Go ahead.
No, please, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying Blondie, man, gave new wave like a form of sexiness.
Sure.
Like with her, Debbie,
Sure. Well, one more thing of Roxy Music. Brian Eno was in Roxy Music, and Brian Eno goes on and has all kinds of other, all that weird avant-garde shit that he did over the years. Like
nobody knows who Roxy Music is. And everybody knows what he did with U2.
With U2 and Pavarotti and everything else. But circle back to Blondie. Yeah, man, because Blondie's one of those, like, we talked about him in the CBGB episode. They're coming out of the punk scene, but they're not really punk. They're different than that.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. They're more, like I said, fashion rock. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck.
I mean, yeah, it's they're hard to put in a box because
She was like more Studio 54 than CBGB's, dude.
yeah, when you said even the trash in New York is sexy or something, she said.
She
on the
said,
stage.
"You like my dress? Even the trash in New York is gorgeous."
Sounds just like her too.
I'm an actor.
Right. I mean, she was just she was beautiful.
Still, you know?
Right. Right. She's 80 now, and she's still.
Remember she was in that fucking commercial, that Revlon commercial or some shit like in the 90s.
I don't remember that. I'll have to look it up.
Something. Maybe it was Campbell's soup. I don't know, but she was in a commercial.
All right, I'll play Maria from Blondie.
It's a good song.
Don't you wanna take her? Wanna make her all your own? Maria, you've gotta see her. Go insane out of your mind. Regina, Ave Maria.
She's the real deal, dude. Like, fuck all that, like Britney Spears, great girl singer like that. No, she was it, man.
She was in a commercial for Sara Lee Bread.
That's what it was. Something I remember
80s.
seeing. I remember seeing it.
There's
Yes.
a close up of her face talking about Sara Lee Bread. Nobody does it like Sara Lee.
I hope she got paid. You know, you think that when they were sitting around at band practice and they said, "All right, guys, what are we going to name this band?" And they're all looking at the dudes are all ugly. They're like, "Yeah, these guys are fucking ugly." They look at her and she's gorgeous, like, "Blondie. Yes, we are naming this band Blondie because she's gorgeous and she's going to make this band."
You just said the Britney Spears thing in passing. I mean, like, and Britney Spears has her own talent, but Debbie Harry was like, they were writing their own shit. Like,
Holy shit.
You're right,
They're
she
a
was-
real band.
Right.
Besides her, the band is great.
right, she's fronting like a band that came up in the CBGB, like, you know, the shithole that was, and then
I mean,
they
they're-
crossed over into top 40.
Yeah, as musicians, they're more like the Talking Heads than the Ramones. You know, they're really
Yeah.
fucking talented, dude. I played a few of their songs on the drums, and it was like, all right, let me think for a minute. Holy shit, this is weird.
But they're more accessible than the Talking Heads. The Talking Heads are a little like they're a little nerd.
No,
Some of the Talking
like I
Head
said,
shit, but-
Blondie's
yeah.
fashion rock, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
They're
I'm
really
saying,
like
I'm saying fashion was a big part of this music. I just keep thinking that.
they're really like on their own terms. I'm trying to think of another band that was like a female lead singer that was like really attractive, but it wasn't. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, it kind of everybody knew she was really hot, but they never.
Chrissy Hines.
Yeah.
She's hotter than Chrissy Hines.
Yeah, I agree. But it's like, I don't know, like Michelle Phillips on the Mamas and the Papas was really attractive.
No, not like her.
But not like,
She could just fucking go up in a white t-shirt and be amazingly gorgeous. Even the trash in New York City is gorgeous.
yeah, it's something about Debbie Harry was just like on another level. Because you're right.
She was
Sometimes she would be wearing like a baby doll t-shirt and just like, she would look skater or punkish.
Oh yeah, like I have seen videos of them live in the 80s and shit. Man, they fucking kick ass live. Where I remember seeing them remember they made a comeback in the 1990s.
In the 90s. Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah,
they were
yeah,
like
yeah.
a VH1 thing. And
Yeah.
they had a song out that they put out. I was like, that song was great.
They that album was awesome because I remember listening to it. They played like the See Here Now festival in Asbury Park a couple of years ago, and I wanted to go. I didn't want to spend $300 and spend
Yeah,
15
really.
hours on the beach with all. I'm too old for that. But
I don't think they do anything anymore.
yeah, I said she's 80. I think she's.
Is she really?
Yeah, I think
I
she
bet she's
is.
still hot. I bet her grandchildren's boyfriends are like trying to, hey, Granny.
Yeah, she's 80 years old. Yeah, she still looks good for 80-year-old broad.
I'd do her just because she looked hot back in the day.
Did she ever write a book or anything? I think she did.
I hope she did. She had probably some great stories. Where's she from? Did she like move to New York City, you think, from like Idaho or middle of nowhere where she rocked?
She was born in Florida, but she grew up in New Jersey. And then she made her way over to New York City.
Bridge and tunnel.
Yeah. She did and she did write a book. That's probably a really interesting read. Everything coming up in that scene as a woman.
I'm sure she's very intelligent also.
Heart of Glass like broke barriers too.
Dude, that's what I'm talking. That song is fucking hard as shit to play.
Is it?
My God.
Or the song she Rapture. The song she raps in. Like that is I know so many people came before her in hip hop, but she was like an attractive white an attractive white woman like bringing that shit into mainstream.
Besides the Sugar Hill Gang, she was the only thing on TV. It took a white girl to break rap out on MTV, you know?
Yeah, okay, maybe that's kind of shitty. It takes a hot white woman to do that, but that's what happened, you know?
That's what happened, though.
We didn't write the story. We're just telling it.
She knew, or they knew. The whole band knew. They were probably hanging out on the corner, and they start seeing that shit what the guys were doing. They're like, this music is something, guys. There's something about this that's just like punk. It's just like, you know?
I have to read her book. I have a stack of like 15 Civil War books on my nightstand I need to get through first. Somebody for my birthday just gave me a book, The History of Baseball During the Civil War.
Oh, that's awesome. Let me tell our listeners. You like post pictures of you, sending me pictures of you in your outfit with
my Civil War?
The sewer wave outfit. And I'm like, wow, can you imagine our website? Ryan and Bruce. One works in a rock band on the weekend, and the other does a Civil War.
Yeah, so I started doing some Civil War reenacting and marching in the parade.
See how we rock on the weekend? I rock in a rock band, and Bruce fucking rocks in the Civil War.
And I'm trying to preserve the Union.
Are we something or what?
All right, jump back into traffic. We're saying how you could take and connect the dots between Roxy Music and the Talking Heads. Why don't we talk about the Talking Heads? Because they're one of like the ultimate like new wave bands. And I know Josh from Boldfoot, our sponsor, he loves the Talking Heads.
How can you not? I mean, he's the ultimate nerd, David Burns. He was just in Philly like last 2 months ago.
Was he? Every time he comes around, I'm like, I should see him, and I forget to get tickets. And
a stagehand gave me a T-shirt from the concert, and I was like, when the fuck was he here? You were like, last night. I'm like, oh my God, he played the Met. Imagine seeing him at the Met.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I don't care what he plays. I just, I don't care what he does. I don't care if I don't even know one song.
They like, to me, there's sometimes music is too weird that it's
Definitely.
like dorky.
I think that's what it is, though. That's interesting.
But they're right on that line.
They're so smart, though, dude. Their music is really smart. Like the patterns and stuff like that, how they write music.
Well, there was something, man, and this is total nerd shit, but like, when we get done editing the show and I put it in the editing software, and it's like you see a visual of like what the sound looks like as I'm editing it. And there was some Talking Head song we talked about like years ago. And it was the weirdest looking shit I've ever seen. Like the visual of what the sound looked like. It wasn't just like up and down. It was so weird. I should have taken a screenshot of it because I was like, I think I sent it to you. I was like, this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I guess the way the song was built, the way the audio was working.
I'm sure. And the artwork that they made out of the music. Yeah. Stuff like that. Oh my God, dude. It's on another level, man. Even like, did you ever look at, the film they made, Stop Making Sense? You never watched that?
No.
It starts out, David Burns is just on the fucking stage by himself, like clapping and singing. One by one, the band members start coming out and joining the song. And they have like this, besides their band, there's a whole other band backing them up. You should watch it, dude. It's like everywhere.
You have to check it out. I'm trying to think of like an artist that can get like Bjork can get like too weird. Sometimes
it is too weird. Yeah, they're like right perfect.
Yeah, like right. Like they had 6 or 7 songs that were on the radio. They were pretty accessible.
And very diverse their songs are.
Yeah.
Like, I think one of their best songs is Heaven.
Heaven? All right,
Yeah.
let's play it.
And then, like, play that. See how simple and beautiful it is. That reminds me, there's not much going on. It's so simple, and it's beautiful, just as much as Darkness on the Edge of Town. Like, it's so simple, it's beautiful, just like a lot of songs on Darkness on the Edge of Town. If our guys don't know it, there's a Bruce Springsteen album, because it's real words. Like, it's like poetry. That song is like right there.
I admittedly don't know a whole lot of the Talking Heads outside of the stuff you hear on the radio, which I all like. I just never have spent the time diving into their catalog, which I guess I should.
Let's listen to something weird they did.
Like what?
Down by the River.
Down by the River? I had
Not Down by the River. Once in a Lifetime.
You may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may...
That's a great tune, man.
Very different. I love that video. I keep on talking about the videos because that's, when he's like chopping his arm.
Sure, it's a big part of it.
Like, holy shit. There's water in the bottom of the ocean. I'm like, holy shit, I never thought about that. But
He's a prophet.
dude, I'm sure his IQ is out of fucking town. Can we look up, see what his IQ was?
Frequently cited as having a high IQ of 170.
I don't know what that means.
I
just bet it's high.
Exceptionally high, exceptionally gifted, profoundly gifted.
Yeah, I don't know. He's from space, man. They dropped him off. They took Elvis back and they dropped him off.
What was Einstein's?
See, I opened up a book on this. We're going down a rabbit hole now, motherfucker.
Einstein never took an IQ test, but he was estimated to be around 160.
Ha
Oh.
And David Burns is in the Hall of Fame. He wins.
Right, Einstein ain't in no Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Take that, loser.
Loser. Because what I'm saying, fuck that shit. There's water at the bottom of the ocean. Makes more sense than that.
Oh, shit. How about the Cars? The Cars being a new wave band.
Great band. Like, they were a whole other band without the other dude's songs, like popular songs. They have like 2 other singers in the band that put songs on the record.
Rick Ocasek or Okasek.
He became the star. He became the star of the band when MTV started because he was like weird looking, rock and roll looking.
Yeah, man. They're another band I just never listened to very much. I like what I hear. I just never put a lot of time into it.
I just fucking culture, and that's a part of that culture is that song, man. I don't know.
Yeah, they might be one of the biggest. Like, if you consider them new wave, they're one of the bigger ones commercially out of this whole thing. Duran too, but
what can we play by them?
Man, some Car songs. Drive, Just What I Needed, Good Times Roll, Best Friend's Girl. Those are all.
I think Let's Good Time Roll is a good example of like a new wave sound.
All right, here we go.
Dude, it wasn't that long ago. I believe it was you and I at the Electric Factory, and we saw that they came like 2 weeks before we were there. And we're like, oh, we went to Social Distortion, and we looked at their, and they're like, oh, the fucking cards were here. Like, Jesus Christ.
Right. Why are they playing at that smaller venue?
Yeah. I just thought they were still around. I thought it was awesome that they're, but then they had that other song, Drive, man, by the fucking other singer. That was probably a bigger hit than anything. Play that song.
Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
That was a big song, and it was another guy in the band. It wasn't just, him, Rick, whatever, sunglasses. When he's like, again, the videos were huge. Him flying around with the sunglasses on, or like that video. What was bigger than that video? They were a great band.
I'm going through my list here, man, of like big heavy hitters. Devo.
Devo, holy shit, man. They're another band that's on another level. Holy shit.
I've said this before that I wasn't a big fan. I thought they were kind of a one-hit wonder. When they got nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a couple years ago, and we did a whole show on all the nominees, I dove into their catalog. I was like, I am grossly missing the point of Devo.
They're iconic culture icon, man. I mean, again, the video was Whip It actually a good song, or was the video that made it a good song?
Well, let's listen to it and find out.
Sure.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it before the queen sets out too long. You must whip it when something's going wrong. You must whip it. Now whip it into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Go forward. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good. When a good time turns around, you must whip it.
Is that a good song or not?
I just think of the guy with the hat and the cow and the whip. But it is a catchy song. I'm not going to fuck around. But like, that is different. But look how like their whole gimmick is different. They took, every time I watch Casino, Scorsese put Satisfaction in there. Let's listen to those fucking drums on. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, they are so different. It's mind-boggling. Just listen to the drums, dude.
From Satisfaction?
Yeah.
I can't get enough when I'm riding in my car. An old man comes on the radio. He's telling me more and more about some useless information supposed to fire my imagination. I can't get no. Hey, hey, hey. That's what I say. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no.
It's really
Great, right?
Total reinvention of the song.
You know who they remind me of? Is the fucking band and what became of the Revenge of the Nerds band. When they're up on stage with during that was like what they were doing, man. And like remember they had like the robot walk or little movement they would make and shit.
Yeah, once I like started reading about it and realized that like, they were commenting or being sarcastic about everything in the world, like about art and everything else. So like, holy shit, man, it's really
Like we talked about it, like they were a movement that a college made, or they were
like an art project.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, they're a band you gotta dig a little deeper just that one song to really get into what they're doing and unlock them a little bit. How do we move it along? Another band I didn't count is I never thought of them as new wave, but they kept coming up on lists were the Police.
Yeah, there's a few songs out there. I'll give you an example. Was it Living in an Unperfect World? Is that what it's called? Sounds like a new wave song. If I don't,
Spirits in a Material World?
yeah, I think that sounds like more of a synth, more of a new wave song than that came pop in my head out of their catalog.
No faith in Constitution. There is no bloody revolution. We are spirits in the material world. Our 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 so-called leaders.
It like has this weird thing, and the hook comes in.
It does. I just never thought of them as a new wave band.
I think it was the time, I think, period. You know, like the haircut, they fit in there somewhere. I agree.
I get it.
They fit there more than the Rolling Stone category.
Yeah, I could see bolting them onto the Cars a little bit, like the same kind of sound. There's a lot of synth, but they were also
definitely part of the movement. Their music was different.
There's a lot of reggae in their music.
Sure. There's a lot of jazz in there. The sound that they have is fucking unbelievable. They're great musicians.
They're a cool band because they don't really fit anywhere. They're kind of like the Clash was like that. Like the Clash was kind of like all over the place with different sounds.
Like anybody could like the Police. A punk rocker would like Police, But they were all over the place. Sting is an asshole, but he's one of the best.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole. But he's a great musician, probably the best that came out of that wave, He just got real weird. He thought smart and having sex for 5 hours.
All his tantric stuff.
What an asshole.
So yeah, some of these bands, man, it's tough because it's like who the hell came up with the term new wave? And it's like, is that a record label thing? And they're like, we got to define this shit because they didn't want to. Some of the stuff they didn't want to call it punk, and they didn't want to call it post punk or pop punk because punk music had a whole baggage it came with it, like Johnny Rotten and all that other stuff.
Definitely somebody came up in the club with all the fucking fashion and shit, dude.
Yeah, I totally agree.
The name new wave goes along with a lot, and fashion has a lot to do with it.
And even the music that we're talking about, it's like it's very wide.
It's so crazy. Like the Safety Dance. Like,
yeah, we can talk about that. Sure.
What was the name of that band, dude?
Men Without Hats. I get Men at Work and Men Without Hats confused.
Men Without Hats, man. That fucking song is different than anything.
That's an all-time great video too. Like,
oh yeah,
Hobbits.
Fucking right, dude.
We can go if we want to. Night is young and so am I. And we can dress real neat from our hearts to our feet and surprise them with a victory cry. Say we can act if we want to. If we don't, nobody will. And you can act real rude and totally removed, and I can act like an imbecile. I say, we can dance, everything's out of control. We can dance, we're doing it from pole to pole.
That song came out in 1983, so you're thinking about like how advanced that must have sounded. I mean, it sounds so dated now in 2026, but at the time, that's got to be like cutting edge stuff.
And their gimmick was like medieval times, like the Renaissance fair. That video had everything. It had a midget as a Joker guy, like in the
the jester,
the jester, right? It had everything. Everybody clap your hands.
There's nothing else you need. I was thinking about as I was playing too, like British new wave music has a very distinct sound to it.
Definitely,
like that kind of. I don't know, man. Like,
I think a lot of it is British made.
Yeah, like, well, there's two schools, I think there's I don't know, like the Cars, Blondie, Devo, they're all American. The Police are British. I have a lot of British bands coming up next.
Like British new wave, first thing that comes to my head is Adamant.
Adamant, yeah, dude, I totally agree. And I had him on the list. He was Adam and the Ants, and then he became Adamant.
He had a great look, man. He looked like the guy from Weird Science, like the the guys that show up at the party with the guns.
He was like, he looked like Nick Cave a little bit, and then he looked a little bit like that 80s sci-fi movie that Gene Simmons was in with the robots. Remember, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's got like a marching band jacket on.
Oh, what? Yeah, fucking whatever that movie was that he was in. And what can I play by Adam Ant?
Fucking don't drink, don't smoke, dude. What you
Goody
gonna
Two
do?
Shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Send the treasure token, riding on a pound note. Goody two shoes, goody two shoes. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Suckle in you wet does follow. There must be something inside. We don't follow fashion.
I thought I totally catchy, but I don't know any of his other music. I don't think maybe he had a couple other songs. I don't fucking know, but that's
He had another song in like the mid 90s.
I remember his
Wonderful.
comeback. I do
Yeah.
remember that.
That it was like a different, like it was more like singer songwriting.
Yeah, he probably become like VH1 storyteller kind of fucking thing.
But they came out of like there was something in our punk episode, like he got in a fight with somebody from the Sex Pistols or some.
Sure.
There was something. He was in that.
Yes.
He was in that scene, and he was in a band called like Bazooka Joe. I don't remember. Go back and listen to our episode on of punk music.
For some reason, I'm thinking he got jammed up somewhere. Like he got jammed up with things on his computer or some shit.
Did he?
I don't know. Something in my head makes me think that.
In 2002, Adam Ant was arrested after threatening patrons on a bar with a starter pistol, like a track meet starter pistol.
Fucking right.
And he was in a bar being mocked for the way he dressed, and he went outside and threw an alternator for a car through the window of the bar, and then walked in with a starter pistol.
That's
Which
punk.
What the hell? And he received community service. He was wearing a cowboy outfit, and people were making fun of him. And he came back with a World War II era starter pistol and threw a car alternator through a pub window. And he was arrested and later pleaded guilty. What the hell?
I remember he got jammed up doing something. Like, that was the first time he was in the news. Like
He got his name in the news for the first time in 20 years.
I don't know why I remember fucking shit, man.
Yeah, I didn't remember that one at all. That's a good one. Do you think Tears for Fears is a new wave band?
They're better than a new wave band. Dude.
I think they are too. They're friggin' great, man. I love Tears for Fears.
They were a different thing.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
We don't
They
need to talk about them.
They were way more talented than what new wave was.
How about the B-52s? They're
Fuck
new wave,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
Fuck
they're
yeah. They were like probably one of the original ones. Rock Lobster sucks, dude.
yeah. I was thinking that could be an electric chair song.
No, it's just play right now.
Okay, here.
I can't wait to hear it.
I don't know what are they?
That was a surf riff, right?
Yes,
there, dude.
absolutely, sure.
You know, I'm gonna say that there's a cause out there called the Robin Hood Foundation,
Okay.
and the Rolling Stones did something for them. Like it was a huge money to go to. My friend went to. It was the Rolling Stones at Radio City Music Hall, and this was like I don't know in the last 20 years, and the B-52s opened up for them. And my friend was blown away. He said how fucking great they were alive.
Really?
Yeah, I remember I did a stand at a casino when I was in a band, and they were there, and every night they had people fucking at their shows. They definitely have a cult thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who the hell I compare them to. The Cramps play like some rockabilly, some surf. Like the B-52s are like they're pop, they're surf, they're weird, they're artsy.
It kind of reminds me of Delight. Remember?
Yeah, dude. You just when I suggested throwing Rock Lobster to the electric chair, like no, let's just play it. And I was like, oh well, then why don't we throw in the electric chair? And Groove Is in the Heart popped in my head is like something to. That's not actually not a terrible song, but
no, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking Bootsy Collins on that track, dude. I think they're way more talented than people think they are. The B-52s. I mean, that Rome album was huge, man.
Yeah. You know what we could kill with what that one chick is in Shiny Happy People from REM.
my God.
That song, we could kill that song.
And then the other ones in that Iggy Pop song. That fucking man, don't let me go.
Really?
Candy, candy, won't you
Okay.
let me go? Play it.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Look up Iggy Pop.
Yeah, well, it hurt me real bad when you left. Hell, I'm glad you got out, but I miss you. I've had a hole in my heart for so long. I've learned to fake it and just smile along. Down on the street.
Yeah.
I love it, dude.
Do
I
ya?
think it's like a Hot Rod song. You know? I wonder if she ran around with no shirt on like Iggy does.
She had huge.
Knockers.
Yeah, she was a very, very busty lady.
She had big Iggy Pops.
Ew.
I'm here all week, pal.
You want to take a break?
Smoke them if you got them.
Maybe we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got a couple other bands I want to talk about, and I got all kinds of music news. We got some second thoughts, and we got a great song for the electric chair. So stick around.
We're going to be right back.
Prisoners of Rock and Roll is sponsored by McCusker's Tavern at 17th and Shunk Streets in Philadelphia. There's something for everyone on the beer list and the jukebox at McCusker's. It's minutes from the sports stadiums in Philly, making it a great place to stop by for a few drinks before or after a concert or a game. Come see for yourself why everyone from Philadelphia Magazine to Playboy has called it one of the best dive bars in the city. Visit them at 17th and Shunk Streets in Philadelphia or on Facebook. That's McCusker's Tavern.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Precious kisses, words that burn me. Lovers never ask you why. In my heart the fire's burning. Choose my color, find the star.
All right, we're back from the commercial break. Thanks so much for sticking with us. Just a reminder, the Prisoners of Rock and Roll is part of the Pantheon Podcast Network, and our show is sponsored by Boldfoot Socks and the legendary McCusker's Tavern in Philadelphia. That was the Warden's favorite song, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me by Culture Club.
Dude, the best Halloween costume I ever had was when I dressed up as Boy George. That was the shit.
Please tell me there's a picture of that somewhere.
Oh, I do. Me and the Blue Meanie.
Oh, that's
Blue Meanie's
amazing.
Dressed as himself, and I'm fucking. He's dressed up as his gimmick, and I'm the fucking
Boy George?
Yeah, it's the best.
I don't know what to say about them.
The only thing that I respect the shit out of him for is I remember he was on MTV and he won an award and he goes up to the microphone and says, "Thank you, America. You know a good drag queen when you see one."
He has been gay and gives no shit about it
That's awesome.
for 50 years, 40 years, right?
Yeah,
Like
he's like holding the flag. He's carrying a flag, and he was like accept it. He was like the only gay thing that seemed accept it,
right, like man,
He was
I'm trying to.
he was just enough guy to stick in the beat,
Yeah, man, I'm trying. Like, I don't think pop culture knew Freddie Mercury was gay at the time. Like, I'm trying to think like who was out like that out. I can't think
Not
of
like
anybody. Like, I mean, he dresses a like there's so much attention to
But there's
transgenderism and drag now, but,
But
he's
I don't think he's fully dressed as a woman though.
no, but he was doing that 40 years before all
Like
that
trans,
right, all that stuff now.
His story's pretty interesting. He was just a club kid, and they liked his gimmick, so the DJ like whatever, and then Culture Club.
I don't know anything. I mean, I know who he is, and I know a couple of their songs, but
He was like a legend in the club scene at the time, doing his thing like that, and then he got a record contract or some shit.
I feel like a lot of this music that we're talking about, I'm like, oh, I know the artist, I know the couple of the radio hits, but I don't dig really deep into their catalog.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I just like, did I skip the 80s musically? I've never dug really deep in a whole lot of these bands, other like Blondie, Devo, and a lot of the stuff I know their hits. I
grew up on all their videos and shit, so we did nothing but watch MTV.
I did too, but I went like at the surface level. I never dug deeper with a lot of this shit. Like the Cars, I'm sure the Cars have got some amazing.
Oh God,
I'm sure the Cars have got some amazing music outside of the radio hits.
Yes.
I've just never taken the time to listen to it. It's not that I don't like it. I've just never invested the time into it.
There's a lot of it out there. It changed a lot of shit. Like, what was bigger than Take on Me, dude?
Yeah, is that? I guess that's a new wave song,
that
right?
has a synthesizer in it. We don't have to play it, but I think it's right.
Yeah,
there.
well, I'll put it on the playlist because I also think that is one of the greatest one-hit wonders of all time. It's a friggin' perfect song.
Because the only why I say that is because it's a synthesizer. It's the whole fucking song.
Well, it's a good point too. And as we're talking, I'm googling: is "Take on Me" a new wave song? Like,
Ask AI.
Yeah, it's considered a new wave classic, but it's like, okay, well,
it's different. It's not as much new wave as other bands are.
It's considered a synth pop song. Like, okay, what is synth pop compared to new wave? Like, that's just record label bullshit.
Record label bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just didn't dress weird and shit. They just had a cool video. I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and had still frames on display for the video.
That.
Yeah.
Super cool. They did something on like MTV Unplugged, or they did an acoustic version of that song like within the last like 10 years, and it was amazing. It was really, really great. But
like Men at Work's in that same thing. Were they new wave? What were they?
Men at Work, I think they were.
They didn't really have any synth in there.
The internet would say they're an Australian new wave band. I don't know. I guess so. Yeah, we could play that, man, because that's just a great song. Have you ever seen him live?
I heard he's great.
Colin Hay. I've seen him a couple times. He's fantastic.
It's just one man show kind of thing, right?
He just tells stories and his music, and he's really. It's been several years since I saw him, but when I did see him, he was like, "I'm gonna play Down Under right now because I'm sure some of you have babysitters, so you can just I'll play it so you can just get out of here and leave because that's what you're here to hear."
But I hear the same thing, that he puts a great show on.
He comes around. It seems like all the time too.
God bless him.
Yeah, he's worth checking out. Here's Down Under.
Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4".
I hear it. Yeah, it's up there. New wave-ish. Definitely.
He's also a current member of Ringo Starr's All-Star Band.
Man, that's probably... I've seen Ringo, and he does have a great band. He probably comes out and does those 2 songs from Men at Work. Everybody goes nuts.
We could do a whole thing on the artist. I mean, it could be a 10-part episode. Yeah, I'm just like looking at the list of current and former members of the All-Star Band, and I'm like, gosh, like... Everybody. Gary Busey was in the All-Star Band. It's like, what
Was
the
he
hell?
Buddy Holly?
Right?
He do Buddy Holly songs.
He played the cocaine.
Oh God.
And yeah, Colin Hay's super cool live if you get a chance. And that's a great kind of a, well, they weren't a one-hit wonder. They had a couple songs.
Oh no, they have a huge
Yeah, Who Can It Be
Follow.
Now? Overkill.
Yeah.
They
Who
had
Can
a
It Be
handful of
Now is
songs.
great.
Yeah.
That's a great song. How about I Want Candy?
I Want Candy by Bow Wow Wow. I want to do a show on how the Bo Diddley beat has shaped rock and roll. I think I was mentioning this. And this song has the Bo Diddley beat in it.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, he brought it back.
Yeah. Here you go.
guy who's tough but sweet. He's so fine he can be beat. He's got everything that I desire. Sets the summer sun on fire. I want candy. I want candy.
I was Googling that song or putting it in Spotify to play it, and I didn't realize that Mel C. Sporty Spice tried to reinvent herself as a solo artist in 2007 as she covered that song.
Good try. Good attempt.
Odyssey with her hair hung down. Ain't no fine girl in town. Candy's just what the doctor ordered. She's so sweet, she makes my mouth water. I want candy.
Okay, that's terrible.
I think it's a good attempt. I don't know. I thought it's a good attempt for her. Definitely.
Yeah.
But who was the band who did Hold Me Now? Oh, I thought they were like a new wave band. They
yeah.
were. What were they fucking called? They played Live 8 in Philly too.
The Thompson Twins.
Dude, they played Live 8 in Philly and they fucking like saved it. They saved the day because everybody sucked that day. And because it was so hot and they can't. And if you watch it, they fucking came out and did Revolution by the Beatles. Great band. Thompson
go.
Twins.
We fuss and we fight and delight in the tears that we cry until dawn. Oh, hold me now. Whoa, hold my heart. Stay with me. Let loving start. Let loving start. You say I'm a dream.
I've never listened to that with headphones on. And I was like, there's like,
It's just layers.
yeah, xylophone in there. Like that
Oh my
bass
God,
was really
yeah.
sharp.
Fucking right. I'm telling you, dude. They came out at Live Aid, and it was only a couple years after John Lennon died. And they played Revolution, and JFK Stadium went motherfucking crazy. Like they said, they saved the day because everything was kind of boring except for like Duran Duran because it was so hot. Everything sucked, you know? They came out and they did that, and everybody went fucking nuts.
Even looking at the the Spotify plays like a little clip of a video while the song's playing. It was like they look like they're kids playing this.
Yeah,
They're really
the girl's
young.
Cute. The girl's cute. She's got the hat flipped up. They got the black dude.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, you mentioned Duran Duran, and we have to talk about them because they may be one of the biggest new wave
Definitely.
bands.
Definitely. They're another band that use fashion.
Sure. They probably, out of all these that we're talking about, they might be the biggest one out of, but they had a slew of enormous hits.
What do you think their biggest song was? Rio?
Oh, man. Interesting is the ones with the biggest streams are Ordinary World and Come Undone, which I thought were like, that was after their big,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
like we were working in a record store, I think, when those came out, or maybe not. When did Come
No, we
Undone?
weren't. Ordinary World?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, yeah. We were definitely working the record store.
Rio, Hungry Like a Wolf,
Nah.
View to a
Give something
Kill,
good. Help me out.
Girls on Film.
Yes.
Girls on Film. Here you
That's
go.
very new wave-ish.
Frenzy all the way down her spine. Girls on film. Girls on film. Girls on film. Girls on film.
Man, they're another band that saved Live Aid. They weren't together for like a whole year and a half. And Bob Geldof was like, listen, dudes, you guys got it. And they're like, all right. They met up in Philadelphia the first time in years. And they went to a rehearsal studio that I used to go to. And it's a big fucking legend how they fucking did day and night rehearsal to get ready,
for Live Aid.
Because they didn't play together in like a whole year and a half. And they came out and they fucking killed it, man. Sorry, I'm cursing a lot, Bruce. I don't know. I know you found God. But, you know, God, but I saw them 2 years ago and they were so good, man. Every song.
They get a lot of hits, man. They really do. Well, it said,
I remember that video was like X-rated Girls on Film. Like they wouldn't play it on MTV. Because, you know, just imagine the song and Rob Lowe starring in it.
Well, there was another band, too, that had like enormous benefit from MTV.
Oh, yeah. Jonathan was John, the bass player.
Yeah.
They're all dreamy, dude.
Yeah, they're all good-looking dudes, and those videos were everywhere. What about the Pet Shop Boys? You
Definitely.
consider them new wave?
Definitely, yes.
I didn't have them on the notes, but they probably are.
We got it. Then whatever. But how about definitely we didn't get into New Order?
Yeah.
Or is that what they were? What were they first?
They were Joy Division first.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's talk. How did the band Joy Division?
So I thought they were more like the post-punk, like darker.
I think
music.
but there's a lot of synths in there. There's a lot of different kind of sound shit.
Yeah, like
and so weird, man. Their music, put Control on, and it's very new wave. I don't know what else. It's like art rock.
And the voice that told her when and where to act, she said I was Control again.
I think they should be in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, in my opinion. They were like a first of a lot of things. Their singer committed suicide. Ian, what was his fucking name? They made a biopic that was fucking awesome called Control. And the guy who played him was great. He was a great frontman. It's weird because he had this condition that he like compulsed a little bit or everything. Because see, when people had they have a stroke or something, or a seizure, when the lights, that would happen to him on stage, and then he had to stop playing live because it was really affecting him. But you should see the fucking actions he makes on stage, how he's getting his eyes are all lit up and shit. I've never
Ian Curtis,
dude. He was a great frontman. He didn't know it at the time, but fuck, you got to look at him live. He's just so different. The way he dances and he looks out into the crowd and shit.
They're another band I never listened to.
They're weird as shit, dude. But if you want to watch a good movie, watch Control. It's sad, but it's really good.
Okay. What about Elvis Costello? Do you think he's
better than New Wave?
Yeah,
but
he gets put in those conversations, but I agree.
We can always talk. We could talk about him. I mean, I think he has a lot of songs that are rock and rollish, but there's some new wave stuff out there, what's the album called? My Aim Is True is probably a new wave album.
Yeah.
That, if anything, that's the album. That's new wave.
Let's play Miracle Man off of My Aim Is True from Elvis Costello.
Miracle man. Baby's gotta have the things you want.
It's cool.
He made new wave family friendly. If that makes any sense. Like he was really smart. His songs were hooky and they were still like rock and roll, not so new wave weird. But he had a weirdness to him.
Yeah, he's like nerdy in that Buddy Holly way, but still cool. In that Buddy Holly way. Buddy Holly was nerdy and cool.
I saw Elvis at Radio City Music Hall with the Grateful Dead guys. He just showed up. And the whole second set, he came out and did Jerry Garcia songs. He like did a Ripple. You know the song Ripple?
Yeah.
He did that. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
You heard about how the Grateful Dead went on tour in Europe. They call it Europe 72.
Yeah.
They played a free concert and they were a flatbed truck. And right in the front, you see Elvis with his elbows on the stage leaning up. He has his glasses on. He's like in the front fucking row.
Yeah, that's cool. What else?
How about
Blinding Me with Science?
Yes, there you go. It blinded me with science. Science.
Top tier one-hit wonder.
Great song.
He's a really interesting dude.
Dude, that's grade A new wave.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. I had a teacher. She was cool as shit, and I used to break her balls singing this. I guess it was like a science teacher. She was cool as shit, and I would be like, science!
Like, he went to school with Shane McGowan, the Pogues, and he's a really interesting dude. He's like
I didn't know that. They could probably got some fucking stories.
He's like a professor or some shit
Oh,
now.
yeah.
He like did all kinds of like stuff with music technology, and
He's
he
like
was
one of
in,
those teachers that fucking wear robes.
Yeah.
Like one of those English teachers that wear a black robe with a fucking wig on or whatever.
Yeah, British. Yeah, he played keyboard with Bowie. I think he played keyboard with Bowie at Live Aid.
That's awesome.
Yeah, interesting dude, man. Really interesting dude. And maybe the last song we could. Well, you know what? There's a song I want to play after this too that we haven't talked about.
Okay, cool.
Gary Newman, Cars.
Great song.
Right? This is
Class A. Oh
Yeah.
God, this is like textbook new wave. Dude, I remember like Where Are They Now? Fucking shit. I think he's like some kind of fighter pilot. Some shit. Like I knew he flew planes. I don't know. But that is textbook new wave. Absolutely.
Yes, he does have a pilot's license. Interesting. Man, you know some weird shit.
I know, man. It sucks. Because this is shit that I sit around and think about.
Yeah, that song came out in 1979. That's pretty cutting
wow.
edge, man.
Oh yeah,
Space age shit for that.
Definitely right out of punk. It has
Yeah.
that sound. Yes.
All right, maybe one last band that I forgot in my notes that I just want to talk about because I like a lot is XTC and
Yeah, I remember
British
them.
band. They were cool. I like them a lot. I'll play Making Plans for Nigel.
If you want to.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, fuck. We don't need to talk about
Dude,
it.
no, man. Let's go. Come
All
on.
right.
One more for the good guys.
We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel just needs that helping hand. And if young Nigel must be happy. He must be happy in his world.
There's a lot going on there. They have better songs, but
I'm sitting here thinking about this music being made. I'm sure it was easy to be made. I'm sure you didn't even see the Springsteen movie yet, right?
I have not.
Well, the story's about him using a 4-track. Now, when I was a kid, you weren't cool until you had a 4-track. 4-track is a tape machine that there's 4 different things on that you can record separately. I'm sure they used the fuck out of that for this music because it was affordable. Only one person could have had to do it.
Sure.
Definitely. It was computer sounding.
As much as the like the synth becoming affordable too. Sure.
Yeah, like, it was like a guy. Like, I have to go to fucking band practice. I gotta go fucking bring the drums, blah, 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 all fucking day long. This guy is sitting in his room. Who did that? And boom, Trent Reznor.
Just making it, yeah.
Like.
Sure. So I think that's new wave music, man. I think that's all the weird, quirky, space age pop
Take me
music.
to the mall. Let's go to the mall. Let's watch 16 Candles. I am the Brat Pack.
All right, let's go to the back end of the show. Second thoughts. I had one second thought, and I forgot to put it in our last episode. So after covers, Mike C. from New Jersey said, I listened to your episode on covers, and I would love to hear your thoughts on Bon Jovi's album, This Left Feels Right, where they re-recorded their own songs in different styles.
It fucking sucks. I love Bon Jovi, and that fucking CD sucks, except for the Living on a Prayer. Anyway, that's my opinion. There you go, brother.
Mike,
Mike, that album fucking sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
Mike works with me, and he
Tell
stopped
Mike
by
it's a fucking awful, awful, awful album.
I don't need to. You just told him.
That's fucking sorry, dude. I don't know you.
He's an enormous Bon Jovi fan. He listens to the show.
As am I. Let's have him on the show.
He listened to our show on covers and stopped by my desk and asked me that. He's like, I forgot to put it in my notes for the last episode. So there you go.
Like, there's a few things on there that are good. Like, they did a version of Living on a Prayer that's slow and really cool. It wasn't made for that record. They did it for an MTV special. And then, like, years later, they put that thing out. And I was like, all right. I start listening to it. And then you get to, like, the new I'll Be There For You. You're like, what the fuck is going on, dude? That's exactly what I was like when I heard that. On, dude. Like, that's how I felt when I heard that record.
Okay. That was not the passionate response I expected from you, but I'm glad I asked.
That's why I keep this show interesting, man.
Yeah, of course.
I even hate the people I love.
Music news. So Live Nation and Ticketmaster are back in the spotlight after internal messages from company executives surfaced during a major antitrust lawsuit. So the Department of Justice and dozens of states are suing Live Nation for saying there's a monopoly. And it came up in this lawsuit. There were like Slack messages between two ticketing executives that were released as part of the court proceedings. And in them, the employees joked about how they could overcharge concert goers for like parking and seating. And one of the executives said, fans are so stupid, we're able to rob them blind with extra fees for things like this.
Fucking right they can. I'm the proof. I will do that. Yeah, that's so fucking right on. Oh, I'm pissed now.
But it's shitty, man. They're joking about it. They're like, oh, look how much we can rip these people off.
He's ripping you and I off. They're ripping us off. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Yep. And they had a agreement with the Department of Justice where they were going to agree to like sell some of their venues and all this other shit, but some of the states rejected it. So now it's like the trial is still going on. But absolutely a monopoly, really shitty, man. And employees they're joking about it that they're ripping you off.
No, they should be sent the electric chair, dude.
Yeah, they're total scumbags.
Or the shitbags of the week.
Oh, dude, great call. Total shitbags of the week.
We haven't had that in a while.
Bag of the week. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, total scumbags.
There's Hitler, and then there's
the Live Nation assholes. The 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees are out. I'll run through them real quick. The Black Crowes, Jeff Buckley, Mariah Carey, Phil Collins, Melissa Etheridge, Lauryn Hill, Billy Idol, In Excess, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, New Order, New Edition, Oasis, Pink, Sade, Shakira, Luther Vandross, and the Wu-Tang Clan.
The Wu-Tang's in, dude. Wait, ODB's kid gonna get up there. He's like, Sean Colvin? Who the fuck's Sean Colvin?
Wu-Tang is for the children. They should go in just for the speech, just so we can hear the speech. I would put In Excess in there.
Oh yeah, it sounds good. It's a good list.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck Mariah Carey's on there, but
yeah, I mean, dude, she was enormous though in the 90s.
She was, and look who she's known for now.
Yeah,
Christmas.
Phil Collins might get in before he dies. I heard he's not. He's pretty ill.
I know you hate him, but I like him.
But he was also everywhere in the 80s.
Yes.
I would love to see In Excess get in.
I would love to see the Black Crowes.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. Jeff Buckley's important. He wasn't around very long.
But yeah, he only has like a few things that are important.
Yeah. Melissa Etheridge, like, okay.
Melissa Etheridge, she did some solid work, dude.
Yeah. Lauryn Hill.
She was truly out and rocking her ass off. You ever see her in concert?
No.
Holy shit, dude. She's like,
she good?
She's the girl version of Springsteen.
I think she talks about Springsteen a lot, like doing interviews too, being influenced by him.
She's out there like doing his gimmick.
Sade's cool. She was really big.
Sade.
Maiden should be in.
If they don't get in, dude, we're rioting.
Yeah, it's about time. They've been up for a couple of years in a row. So
it's fucking stupid that they're in. Like, come on, guys.
If Priest is in, Maiden should be in, and if those two are in, then Motorhead should be in. But that's why they don't give us a fucking vote, and they should.
Because we're the real people. The
Right.
prisoners of rock and roll are for the children.
Two other things. I saw that the Stray Cats were going finally on tour,
Yeah,
and we talked
I saw
about it
that.
before that they had to cancel their tour in the fall of 2025 because Brian Setzer was ill. So I think it was kind of cool that he's whatever.
I'm really happy to see that, dude.
I
We
hope
should try
he
to
can.
go. We should try to catch him, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'll see when they're playing.
I'm all over the place now, brother. I'm
it'd be
free,
cool.
baby.
It would I hope he can perform and he's not just like sucking it up and just doing it to make the money.
No way. He would never get up there and phone it in. If he can't do it, he would never do it. He's a solid rocker.
Because another dude who decided he couldn't do it was Dee Snider. So Dee Snider,
Yeah.
Twisted Sister, was going to go on tour this summer. And he just said, you know what, man, I could still sing, but I can't do on stage what I want to do. And I'm not going to take people's money and rip them off.
He's the
So
man.
Sebastian Bach from Skid Row is going to tour with them as the front man.
I don't think they know what they're getting themselves into, dude.
He said it was like,
I don't think they're prepared for the craziness of Bach not on stage, what he does off the stage. He thinks he's Axl.
he said, Dee Snider said it was either going to be Sebastian Bach or his own or Dee Snider's kid.
They
would
want to
do
sell
it.
tickets. They want to sell tickets.
If they want to sell tickets, it'll be
Sebastian
Sebastian Bach. So
because Baz used to fucking say, "Oh, when I was growing up, I loved Dee Snider," and I'm thinking about I seen him Skid Row so many times. He is up there talking shit like Dee does. You know, Dee was like the guy. He would be on MTV like, "I am the original Motley Crue. I am the original kind of thing," and he was like Sebastian. You know, it was like the same kind of way, kind of thing. Very outspoken. You fucking said weird rock and roll shit all the time.
I wonder how long. I wonder if that tour will make it through the whole thing.
I
The
hope it
guys
does
in the
because I want
band.
to go. I mean, I don't know if I'm serious. Baz is fucking asshole. I don't know if they're going to make through it because he's such an asshole. It's like he gets arrested all the time. He gets thrown off of planes all the time. I
Yeah.
love the dude. He was perfect when I was 14 years old. But now that I'm older, I'm like, man, this guy is an asshole.
You said that before.
Yeah, I love Skid Row. I'll always be the youth going wild. But now that I'm older, man, I hope he behaves himself for those guys.
Because it was like their farewell tour.
and they deserve a rockin' ending show, and he's perfect for it. Bassett is fucking perfect for it. He just gotta fucking behave himself.
I would have liked to.
Don't embarrass them out there.
I would have liked to have seen him with Dee Snider on their
Yeah,
farewell
of course.
tour,
But this is better than his kid fucking doing it.
yeah. But I also I respect Dee Snider going, I can't do it, and I'm not going to take your money.
Yeah,
and
because he'd be an
underperform.
asshole out there doing it because he makes fun of everybody that does it.
Yeah.
So him going out there would be real fucking lame.
Yeah. So I respect that. So
We should do a fucking show on Twisted Sister.
I would love to.
They got a great story. You ever see their documentary?
I have not, but I know. I mean, shit. The stuff when he dismantled those dudes at the PMRC hearings in Congress.
I watch that all the time.
Yeah.
He
Sometimes when
walks
you're
up, he like sits down and gives them that smile. Hey, what's going on? He pulls the fucking thing out of his back pocket. Just puts his gum underneath the table.
his
Goes
shirtless T-shirt and just takes them apart
And he fucking shuts them down.
because everybody thought he was an idiot.
He
They
was
thought
like
he was
using
some
words. He'd like be like, "What does that mean?"
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
He was great. He tried to do the Howard Stern thing for a while.
He was on the radio for a long time.
He was in Philly.
Yeah, he was on a right. No. All right, the electric chair where we kill a song for being terrible. Man, and you just had a really good suggestion.
What can I say? I'm brilliant.
You are brilliant. And because you said, let's kill Black Eyed Peas, but not the song Let's Get Started. The original version as it came out was called Let's Get Retarded. And wait, let me start that over because I want everybody to hear that when Fergie says that. So the electric chair is where we kill a song for being terrible. And you just had a great suggestion, man. You said, let's kill Black Eyed Peas, but the original version of Let's Get Started, which was originally called Let's Get Retarded. And let's play the intro and then we can talk about it.
Let's get retarded in here.
And the bass keeps running.
So it's the exact same song, except started is retarded. And you're right, man. Like,
In this context, there's no disrespect.
as you said, as we were discussing it, you're like, how offensive is that? Oh my God.
Dude, I'm offensive. And okay, slang is slang. But they're fucking Americans. And that means something weird in America. I don't give a fuck what England fucking thinks is cool. I'm sure, I don't know. You get what I'm
Here.
saying?
Here. Amazing that this was so, and he brought it up, and I was like, shit, why did they change the subject? Why did they change it? So the song was on their album, and then they were like, the NBA wanted to use this in like their playoff coverage, and I guess the broadcasters were like, dude, you can't do this. So they hurried up,
Away.
they re-recorded
I just
it,
found this out.
and they went back and recorded. I mean, just Fergie singing that is a soul singer. Let's Get Retarded is like that's
up there with-
retarded. It's retarded that they're
No,
trying
no.
to do that.
That's up there with me and my buddies saying, I want pussy.
Right.
Like, that's fucking...
And somebody was like, "Oh, let's put this on in the NBA playoffs."
Were they like, oh, we're gonna bring this word back?
I like
Like they try to bring words back, like bagging. Like,
it is like the word is coming back in like the lexicon is like offensive is a word, but it's like this isn't.
Dude,
this
I'm
isn't.
sorry. I have friends that are mentally challenged, and for them to fucking make a record as a music fan that I am, and I write music, dude, I know you're smarter than using a word like that. Come on, dude. Right?
And I like they wrote some like socially aware music. Where's the love is kind of like, you know, we all need to get along.
Like, okay, no matter what the slang is, you're representing America out there wherever the fuck you go,
Right.
and you're fucking saying that word,
It's really stupid.
especially that, like a black dude in the band, and there's many words that people call them that you fucking hate. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, it's so offensive.
Yeah. Let's keep this.
They're retarded.
We sentence you to death.
That's a good call.
Fucking Kid Incorporated, bitch.
Because
what the
like
fuck's going on, dude?
it's like the hang on.
What the fuck is going on, dude?
It's like the 5th time we had to play that today.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
on a roll.
That word is coming back as an insult, but
I don't like it.
But
I don't like it, dude. And I do like fucking Vitaland, what do I call it? Vitaland. What's the word?
Vigilante?
Yeah, I'm a vigilante comedy. That's what I do in life. And that shit is offensive. I see some crazy shit, but I would never, ever, ever bring that in anything that I would do.
2 dudes calling themselves that in a I don't even want to get into it.
Like,
because it's
even like we're at the bar and the word says really fucking something stupid.
Right.
You're like, dude, that's retarded. I don't even think I would do that anymore.
Right. But that's what I mean when I said like the word is coming back. Like you hear more and more people saying that, but like not in a like it's a song like that. A song that they wanted to put in commercials.
They fucking play Disney World all the time. They're always in Disney World playing some kind of gimmick. And they're using that fucking word? Shame on them, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when that came out and they re-recorded that.
I don't remember that happening. I just found out about this weekend in a conversation with my neighbor. I was blown away. As a musician, very fucking insulted because I know you're a better songwriter than that.
And that was the album that like they blew up. Like that
the
album.
Song was huge. Like it took them.
That's the album Fergie joined them that they went to a whole nother level.
Is that when she pissed her pants?
Probably. Yeah, she.
And when she's smoking crack, whatever she used to do.
Yeah, she was a crackhead. All right. So that is a wrap. If you dig new wave music and you want to hear more, you can click on the show notes for a link to our Spotify playlist. We make one for each episode so you can listen to the music and support the artist. And if you dig the Prisoners of Rock and Roll, you can follow us on your favorite podcast platform, leave us a review, tell somebody about us, and if you really want to spread the word, drop us a line and we'll mail you some high-quality, all-weather vinyl stickers, no purchase necessary. And the show notes also has links to our social media accounts, our website, prisonersofrockandroll.com, our email address is show@prisonersofrockandroll.com, and a map to the legendary McCusker's Tavern in Philadelphia. Brother, this was fun. We talked a lot about a lot of cool music.
We're getting better and better at this, my brother.
That's how we roll.
Bruce, your favorite pet may got hit by a car, but you gotta keep rocking.
Peace out.
I'm just a prisoner!
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.